take just the fact that South Africa has 11 official languages into account. That just shows you how complex it is. You'll never understand South Africa if you look at it through a racial lens. If you just look at it through a lens of there's white people and black people and there's two factions, this dichotomy, that's not true. It's absolutely such a hideous reduction that nothing is going to make sense to you. You're going to see two factions within the ruling political party fighting each other, killing each other, and they're both black, and you're not going to understand why. Meanwhile, if you look through a cultural lens, you'll see, wait a minute, this is a Zulu faction and a Xhosa faction. Suddenly this makes a lot more sense. South Africa is a country with 500-year-old blood feuds between different cultures of the same race. This is the order of the day. This is reality, and this is the story not just of South Africa, but the story of Africa.
Yeah, I think that's very interesting because the idea of tribalism, at least in America, falls into race reductionist line. But when you think about it globally, like you said, yeah, it's way more complicated than that. Tribalism is more complicated than just the 5 boxes on the census that we have that you check off. For like, are you like there's liberals in America that would tell me stuff like racism can only be from white people because they're the superior race, basically is what they're saying. And I'll basically be like, I'd be like, if you expand beyond America, right? America's fairly new. It's like a baby nation compared to the history of all these other countries. If you expand out a little bit, like, and an example I'd always give is like the Rwanda thing, like the Hutus and the Tutsis, like they're genetically pretty fucking close, and they were, it was everything like that sort of division. So it's like, it's just interesting to remind people that we're so like hyper racialized in America that like it's hard for people to remember that this is something that exists beyond just race. Like tribalism is something beyond that.
Oh yeah. Well, and like maybe some of our right wing listeners won't like this as much, but like those racial categories, like depending on how big your window of time is, they break down. You know what I mean? So at a certain point, it can't be the be all end all because they are.
This is the Fed Post.
Pretty malleable. So that's